Yo, everybody, welcome back to Elden Ring anime builds. I'm trying something a bit different where I was trying to show a bit more energy in my videos, you know, because I figured maybe that might entice you a bit more. I don't know. I'm new to this whole thing, so bear with me while I find my groove and shit like that. Anyway, today I wanted to bring you a build I've seen no one else do. Like, I'm not even joking. I looked it up and everything. Look, I haven't seen this build. I've seen sliders, which I didn't use, but I've never seen anyone do a build for Voltia from Black Clover. I know there's 2 Black Clover fucking builds on the same channel in 3 videos, but however, I promise there are. I watch. Sorry, I'm a bit. I've got a bit of a cough at the moment, so I can't really laugh. Apologies, but I promise there will be other animes. I mean, I covered Overlord last time. This time I'm back to Black Clover. I promise I won't cover Overlord next time and then go on a pattern. I'll try and do other things. It's just, I was playing through the game trying to get every item on a multi-purpose character that I'll be using, and just instead of just making new characters all the time. And I was using luck throughout it, and I realized, damn, I actually really like this build. So, I decided to make a video on it. Yeah, so let's just get started. No fucking I guess, and maybe I should sound a bit more confident in the way I speak. Might be better if I scripted videos and shit, but you know, I run off script, we move. For the weapons, unlock, I used keen hook claws. Most people might wonder why I don't use electric. It's because I can't use Vike's Dragon Bolt, at least not from what I've seen. Anytime I put the electric infusion on, I get locked out of my spell. So, if you can, even better, do that. But I like Vike's Dragon Bolt for reasons I'll explain when we get into spells. But yeah, so I run Keen to make the dex go a bit higher. I also run the Gravel Stone Seal, as literally every single what are they called? Incantations we'll be using are Dragon Cult spells, and the Gravel Stone Seal boosts Dragon Cult incantations, so made sense. I used the Blue Cloth Vest, which it won't say in the source, but is the starting class armor for the Vagabond. I used the Fingerprint Gauntlets, which is dropped by Vike in his Everjail, I believe, and the Alberich Trousers, which are in the Round Table Hole in Landel. So like not the one you actually like go to with Ofnir and stuff, like the one in the Landel Royal Capital. Oh yeah, to make it easier in editing, by the way, because I hate typing, I'm gonna try and give you the source, like, in the video. But if that isn't, like, if you'd rather me put the text in, I guess just leave me a comment and let me know which one is better, just so I know. Because I don't mind editing, it's just... sorry. Oh god. Yeah, sorry. It's, I don't know, I don't like typing it and always being it. That's just the worst part of editing, but granted my videos aren't very edited anyway. If I was any better at editing with this, I mean it is SharePlay software, but if I was any good at editing, I'd try and remove the fan from the PS4. I understand that might annoy some of you, by the way. I'm sorry, I can't do much about it. It's just going to be a constant in videos for a while. But I hope you'll bear with me in that time. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that bullshit. Yeah, so that's where you get these 3. I don't know which merchant you get this from, if you didn't start as Vagabond, so I will put the source there. Radagon Icon is a talisman we'll be using. You get it after defeating the Red Wolf of Radagon. If we can just sort of give you an idea. So from the bait parlor, basically after you defeat it, go out the way you normally would, but turn right a couple times. You'll see a ledge like a balcony you can jump off of onto like a It's like a roof. It's like the side of a roof type thing. And then there's a couple ladders you can climb, and it'll be in a chest above where Radagon's wolf was fought. Next is the Godfrey icon, which will enhance our charge spells and skills, because some of these are charge spells. I looked it up and said it worked on incantations, but I'm not a master of knowledge at this game, if it wasn't obvious, so if it does indeed not do that, then you might need to find a different talisman. However, when I looked it up, it told me incantations work as well. So, but anyway, you get it from the Guardian Lineage Everjail. You'll defeat the boss in there, and he will give you the Godfrey icon. I also run the Lightning Scorpion charm, which can be found in, coincidentally, I think we're right next to it, which can be found in the Wyndham Catacombs, I believe. I will put a text down bottom if I got it wrong. If I got it right, then I won't bother. But yeah, if it's in there, it's behind a swordstone key door, and then you'll get Lightning Scorpion charm. Now, currently I'm running the Lord of Blood's Exhalation, which you get from the boss Esga in the Subterranean Shutting Grounds. Have fun with that boss. He's like Capra Demon, except he bleeds. Is a lot, but isn't as like a human boss, so he's a lot more annoying. At least for me, anyway. However, this slot is a bit more flexible. I don't have the talisman at the moment. I'm still getting all the talismans on this character. But a talisman I could recommend over this one is the physical damage negation one, because luck is known for being very durable. But that is optional if you want to run Lord of Blood Exhalation as well, that's fine. As for the incantations I'm using Vike's Dragon Bolt, which will, I believe it gives you a damage buff and a defense decrease, surprisingly enough. You'd think I'd research this a little bit more before I gave recommendations, but basically it just bolsters you with lightning. We use this, and voila, luck is now clad in lightning. So again, I don't know if it actually does anything to make my weapons do lightning. It looks like it does. Once again, still a bit new. I assume it does, because if I put them away, they get unclad lightning. So this would make you do lightning damage. And Luck is known to clad his whole body in lightning, or at least parts of his body, like his fists, his feet, and I believe in later episodes he even has horns that come out of his head. Not that he does much with them, they're just kind of there, but he looks cool. That's Vike's Dragon Bolt there. I like using it. I think there's a spell that does a very similar thing, but it doesn't actually lower your defense. You feel free to use that by any means. It might even be better, but I just like this one, and I went through an entire New Game Plus cycle with this as the base, and I didn't have too much trouble. But if you feel a bit more comfortable, by all means, use the other one. I'll let you know where to get it. Vike's Dragon Bolt comes from the Vike Evergel in the Land of the Giants, which I have been to on this character before. Yep, right there. Next is the Lightning Spear. Pretty simple. Got a charged variant and uncharged. I believe this is just gotten from a miracle book. I'll write down which one. And then I went to the Church of Vows and bought it off the dog faster. Next I used Toned Bolt. I believe it is done the same way as Lightning Spear. I have Lightning Strike, which I believe is gotten all the way down in the Weeping Peninsula. You want to sort of run down this way and then jump off about here. What the map shows isn't actually the entire area. There's an area that is like electrified and stuff. And the spell is either on a Teardrop Scarab or just there. You'll kill it and you'll get Lightning Strike. What it does, it's not very good against bosses or anything, but it's not bad ad clear if you need to clear out a wave of enemies really quickly. It looks alright. Bigger bosses might be affected by it a bit more as well. Next is Frozen Lightning Spear. I like using it. It's a blue lightning as well, which Luck actually uses in the show. He doesn't actually use like red or yellow lightning. Luck actually has blue lightning in the show. That is obtained via... I don't actually have any maps for under here, but it might give you an idea. You want to head to the Noxtella Waterfall Basin, I believe? No, I'm wrong. Even if that's the right side of Grace afterwards, I'm still wrong. Head down to this Ainsel River well, go down, and then basically just keep running when you get to the old palace ruins. And it's hard to explain without just showing you. But if you've pressed on this video, you've probably been playing Elden Ring longer than I have, so, and even if you haven't, you probably have a bunch of items and stuff like that. But I do want to give sources for people that don't have it. The best you can do is look it up. I just want to give you the guide. I just want to give you the guide and stuff like that. I don't want to have to show you where everything is. I mean, if I was a good YouTuber, I would, but fuck them. I can't like edit for shit, so you're just gonna have to put up with my shit ass explanations on where to get items and stuff. I probably should start showing you there. This one is a lot less useful. It's electrical armament. If you just want to use lightning on your weapons and don't want to use Vice Dragon Bolt for whatever reason, you can use this. This is obtained via a prayer book. I'll put down which one, unless I'm wrong, and then I'll put down where I actually get it. As you can see, the weapon I use on the Keen Hook Laws is Left Hand Step. Luck is known for his quick nature. And then in the Physic, I use the Lightning Shrouding Crack tier for more lightning damage, and the Opaline Hard tier, which will boost all damage negation. This comes in very handy. It might be why I've not noticed much with like Dragon Bolt. Maybe, I don't know if the damage negation sort of outweighs the damage debuff or the defense debuff of like Dragon Bolt. I don't know. I don't even know if it has a defense debuff. That's just what I've heard and why it gets a lot of shit. But I enjoy using the spell, so. But my builds are always used with a bit of leniency from the viewer. Obviously, you can put in, you can change out whatever you want. You can just not add whatever you want. Hell, you don't even need these gauntlets. I just use them because they sort of look like when he's got the claws, so it makes it look a bit better instead of just like bare-handing the claws. But yeah, that's luck for you, I guess. Here's the stats. Faith would be at 60, but I'm not quite the level yet. Remember, I don't really do the 120 thing, but if you do, take these stats however you want them and sort them out via that. My sliders aren't all that good on luck, like, even I'm not that proud of them, but I'll show them off just in case. There is a slider video on YouTube that I didn't use because I just like doing things on my own type thing. But if you want to use it, then probably use that one over this one. It probably looks a bit better. But I will very happily show you my sliders just in case you prefer mine over theirs for some reason. This is the skin color I use. This is the hair color. There's the RGB if you need it. Use eyebrow number 12. No facial hair, like none at all, no stubble, no beard. Eyelashes I always keep default. Eyes is the RGB on that. It's literally just the very top right of light blue. These normally stay default, and there's no tattoo mark on luck. Face structure, well, this stays the same. Just much the same until you get back to eyes. That's where I start alter things a lot. I do a lot of my editing around the jaw, mouth, and eyes. And if I need to move around the eyebrows, I do that, of course. Mouth looks a bit dumb because Luck's a cheery berserker, so I wanted to try and get his eyes as well as I could. But yeah, that is Luck. Nothing too special. He's not the most insane build in the world, but I have a lot of fun with this build. Hook claws are a fun weapon. They're not the most like meta or anything. There are better weapons to use. Close range weapons in general are just sort of okay, but it's there, and yeah, that'll do it for this video. I don't think I missed anything. Stats, weapons, and stuff like that. Yeah. So thanks for watching. If you did like the video, make sure to like it, and if I helped you out, maybe hit me subscribe. I might be able to cover a character you want if you leave me a comment, or maybe one day you'll just luck out. No pun intended. Anyway, I've been Walker. Remember to stay hydrated, and we'll see you later. Bye.